again. It's a rich thing.
Hello guys, today in this video, we are going to help you to find out the best USB-C hubs in market. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their quality, durability, customer review, and more. If you want to see their price and find out more information about them, you can check our links in the description below.
It's a rich thing.
Number 10. Satechi USB-C Hub, 4 ports USB-C Hub, USB-C Hub Multi-Port Adapter. Data transfer only, no charging/video. USB-C Hub for MacBook Pro/Air M2, M1 Pro and Max, iPad Pro M2, iPad Air M1. Unlike most of the hubs we've tested, the Satechi 4-port USB-C hub doesn't add different kinds of ports. Instead, it turns one USB-C or Thunderbolt port into 4 USB-C 3.2 Gen 1 connectors. None of the hub's ports are capable of carrying a video signal or charging in either direction, but the 5 GIP speed is plenty for connecting input devices or a backup drive. I wasn't sure this would have to be sent back or not to Amazon. I have 8 external hard drives, 2 printers, Casio keyboard, computer keyboard, mouse, mic, etc. to plug into my iMac. The Satechi hub took a USB-C external drive and another hub plugged into it. The external plugged into the Satechi hub is supporting 3 USB devices, and I can load in my SD card for transferring pictures to the computer. It was more than most mini USB hubs in price, but well worth it for doing the job. Number 9. Anker USB-C Hub, 341 USB-C Hub, 7-in-1, with 4K HDMI, 100W power delivery, USB-C and 2 USB, a 5 GIP SATA ports, microSD and SD card reader, for MacBook Air, MacBook Pro, XPS, and more. I have an iPad Pro 2021, has the M1 Apple chip. The device seems to work fine. My only reason for this review is so others, like me, in the future can come here and see a very clear answer. Yes, it will charge my iPad. Results may vary on older/newer, although newer ones should be fine. Ones using lightning cable may not be. Hard to say. If you don't have a 4K monitor, get the Anker Power Expand Plus 7-in-1 USB-C PT Media Hub instead. It's the little sibling of our top pick, offering a similar port selection at a much lower price. Number 8. Apple USB-C Digital AV Multi-Port Adapter. Some people like to stick to all Apple kit where possible. So if you're a true Apple fan, there's no doubt about it. You're going to want the brand's official USB-C hub. Admittedly, there are only 3 ports here. A Thunderbolt USB-C port, a USB-A USB 3.0 port, and a 4K HDMI port. But if that's all you need, then you'll be able to avoid sullying your setup with non-Apple equipment, and you certainly won't have any worries about compatibility. Tried a much cheaper alternative, non-Apple brand. It did not work. This one works for what I bought it to do for my iPad Pro, 12.9, 5th generation, model of 2000, 379. I can hook up a WD My Passport 2T drive, watch a 6.5G movie directly from the drive through VLC, and display on a larger screen. I tried RCA 32-inch TV via HDMI, and the iPad continued to charge while watching the movie using the iPad Apple charging wall block that came with the iPad and the stock USB-C cable. iPad prompted me to allow the HDMI mirroring when I made the connection. Number 7. Dell USB-C Mobile Adapter DA300, Black DDLO DA300. Featuring the widest variety of port options available including HDMI, DP, VGA, Ethernet, USB-C, and USB-A, this Dell USB-C Mobile Adapter DA300 offers seamless video, network, and data connectivity in a neat, compact design. Connect to 4K displays at 60 Hz for crisp, clear resolution without compromising on performance. The USB-C and USB-A downstream ports let you connect other supported peripherals and enjoy faster file transfers with super-speed USB 10 GIP data transfer speeds. The innovatively designed adapter fits neatly in your bag and features a concealed cable for tidy storage. A longer coaxial cable allows for greater flexibility to work with various form factors, from clamshells to 2-in-1s to detachables, providing enhanced and reliable signal quality. Simply plug it in and you're ready to go. No driver installation necessary. Works best with Dell systems and supports Dell Business Class features. Number 6. Kensington ST1600P USB-C dock for Surface Pro, Surface Go. 4K with pass-through USB-C charging, K33968W. Today's mobile professionals work in a variety of spaces with old and new technologies. With Kensington's ST1600P USB-C mobile 4K dock with pass-through charging, users can expand their desktop setup to include a full HD, VGA, or 4K HDMI display and connect to their favorite USB accessories using two USB 3.0 ports. Whether in a temporary workspace or a conference room, the ST1600P keeps users productive and powered up with pass-through charging for accessories. Built on USB-C technology and power delivery 3.0, users can connect with confidence to PC, MacBook, or Chromebook, knowing the ST1600P will let them expand their workspace, use their favorite accessories, and power their device at the same time. Not sure whether you want a docking station for the office or a USB-C hub for when you're traveling? Number 5. Pluggable USB-C Hub 7-in-1. Driverless USB-C hub compatible with Mac, Windows, Chromebook, USB 4, Thunderbolt 4, and more, 4K HDMI, 3 USB 3.0, SD and microSD card reader, 87W charging. If you're a MacBook user, this 7-in-1 USB-C hub is a fantastic budget beater. Not only is it very affordable, but it hosts a wide range of ports including 3 USB 3.0 ports with fast 5 GHz transfer speeds, an HDMI 1.4 port that supports 4K resolution at 30 Hz, and 2 SD card readers. It's fabulously tiny and light, 10 grams too. Note that you can't remove the USB cable, but on the plus side, that means you can't lose it either. The very first time you use it, the USB part of the hub isn't functional because modern macOS won't enable it until you sign in and approve it. After that first initial connection, it works great from then on. Number 4. Anker USB-C Hub Adapter Power Expand Plus 7-in-1 USB-C Hub with 4K USB-C to HDMI, 60W power delivery, 1 GHz Ethernet, 2 USB 3.0 ports, SD and microSD card readers for MacBook Pro and other USB-C laptops. This USB-C hub is another good value choice. It's similarly priced to the Kingston Nucleum above, and you get an Ethernet connection too. However, note that there's just one USB-C port in this hub, and pass-through taps out at a maximum of 48W, so it'll take longer to charge things. On the plus side, this device is lovely and light. At 99 grams, you get SD and microSD slots, and there's an 18-month warranty to boot. I purchased this USB-C hub adapter in SET 2019 when I got an HP Spectre X360 because I wanted an RJ45 for wired internet. I need to use an item before I review it. I must say that this is simply the best tech purchase I've ever made. I've used every port on this device at some point. Number 3. Anker 555 USB-C Hub 8-in-1 with 100W power delivery, 4K 60Hz HDMI port, 10 GHz USB-C and 2 USB data ports, Ethernet port, microSD and SD card reader for MacBook Pro and more. Want to spend a little less than our number 1 pick? Then you can get a similarly generous 8 ports for a lower price. The selection here includes a USB-C power delivery input port, a built-in 7.48-inch USB-C cable, a USB-C data port, 2 USB data ports, a 4K HDMI port and Ethernet port, and a microSD/SD card reader. Yes, it's a little heavier than its EZ-Quest rival at 127 grams, and the pass-through charging is slightly less powerful at 85W. But as long as those things don't bother you, the lower price could make this a better buy. I can't express how thrilled I am with the Anker 555 USB-C Hub 8-in-1. This hub has single-handedly transformed my work and entertainment experience. Number 2. Kingston Nucleum USB-C Hub 7-in-1 Type-C Adapter Hub Connect USB 3.0, 4K HDMI, SD and microSD card, USB Type-C charging for MacBook, Chromebook, and other USB Type-C devices. Live the moment. Use the mouse, monitor, and accessories you have grown to love with your new notebook. With a single USB-C hub, you can connect up to 7 devices at once and keep your creativity flowing. The Nucleum has you covered whether you want to connect to a larger monitor or need to offload footage from the latest photo shoot. With the Nucleum, you can power up your Apple MacBook, while also connecting to a USB flash drive and charging an iPhone. The compact size and built-in cable also make the Nucleum a perfect travel companion to take with you on location. 7 ports of potential from one USB-C connection. This USB-C hub is a little cheaper than our #1 pick, and yet it ticks a ton of boxes. It has 7 ports in total and offers pass-through charging via one of the 2 USB-C ones. Number 1. IzQuest USB-C Hub. 8-in-1 USB-C docking station with HDMI fork 30 Hz. USB-C hub includes Ethernet adapter, 1x USB-C 3.0 PD 100 DOI, 3x USB-A 3.0 port, SD and microSD, MacBook, Dell, and more Type-C devices. The IzQuest 8-port USB-C multimedia hub is our pick as the best USB-C hub overall. In a device that's impressively light, at just 85 grams, you get all the ports most people are likely to need, namely 3 USB-A 3.0 ports, 1 USB-C port, 1 HDMI output, an SDHC card reader, a micro SDHC card reader, and a gigabit Ethernet port. All this, plus 100 W of pass-through charging, Thunderbolt 3 compatibility, and support for 4K at 30 Hz, means that although it costs a bit more than others, this USB-C hub is difficult to beat.